Good morning and welcome to the March meeting of the Federal Communications Commission. Madam Secretary, would you please introduce our agenda for this morning?
I mentioned Martha coming to help us out. So, Mr. Chairman, this obviously means, and you might have read a little bit about it, that it is I'll publicly acknowledge my outgoing Chief of Staff and Senior Legal Advisor, Adonis Hoffman. So I'll see if I can get through this without tearing up. When Adonis joined my staff in November 2013, it was something of a homecoming for him after a 13-year run in the advertising sector. He brought the best of that world to this agency in my office, including his pithy phrasing, an inclusive eye for media and culture, and a strong bias in favor of industry self-regulation. In addition to his legal savvy, Adonis brought a refreshing sense of real-world experience and insight that helped us inform how our decisions impact everyday, ordinary people. His counsel was that of a wise and steady hand, and he served as a voice of reason. For that, I very much appreciate his service and friendship. But to be fair, Adonis is not all Ivy League intellect and inside Washington. Every now and then, he lets a little of that South Central LA community roots come out, just enough to keep us honest and a bit off balance. That's what we refer to as street creds, Mr. Chairman. I know you don't know anything about that. So I just anyway, as we know, Adonis is a devoted family man who takes great pride in the latest accomplishments of his 23-year-old son, A.D., and his 21-year-old daughter, Amani. I have no doubt that Adonis Hoffman will not be too far away from the policy dialogue on important issues because he does, as you know, he has a point of view. And I speak for many, I know, when I say that we will miss Adonis Hoffman, who seemed to be naturally comfortable and conversant with just about anybody. So we wish you and that Tom Selleck mustache all the best. You can thank somebody you know well for that last one. Godspeed, my friend, on the next chapter of your calling and the rest of your career. You will be missed.
Let me just add, Adonis, you've been a star in these halls, and wish you the best as you go on to the universe beyond. Also, Ken Moran, I just want to say thank you for your uncommon talents, for your devotion to this agency, and especially for your extraordinary work on matters of national security and public safety. We all benefit immeasurably from your efforts, so thank you.
Just very briefly, I also want to thank Ken for your service to the country. I can't improve upon what the chairman and Commissioners Clyburn and Rosenwercel said. You represent the very best of federal servants, and we really appreciate your public service. And to Adonis, there's nothing wrong with being Magnum AH, I guess it would be. I just want to thank you for your wise counsel, gentle humor, and some of the many pieces of advice you've given me about raising kids, and wish you all the best in the time to come. Thank you.
Commissioner.
Yes, I would just say, Mr. Moran, I wish you the best in your new endeavors and your time away from this wonderful building and good people. I want to thank Commissioner Clyburn for the opportunity to meet and work with Adonis Hoffman. Adonis is an honorable person and a public servant, and I wish him all the best in his future endeavors. And I thank for him and the Commissioner for the opportunity to interact with him. So thank you.
Thank you. Adonis, when you hear the commissioner from Monk's Corners talking about street cred, okay, that is a commentary that, a label that can be hung on a few, and you deserve, sir. And what hasn't been talked about here is where you're going and how exciting that is, and how entrepreneurial and creative and typically Adonis it is. Because Adonis is going out to start a think tank to deal with the issues of business leadership in a changing world. And Lord knows that's a challenge that we all face and that you're the man to tackle. So thank you for what you've done here, and we look forward to the results of your future labors when you apply those tremendous skills to that large challenge. So thank you.